Erik Horne here with Maddie Lee after the Thunder's 123-110 win over the Detroit Pistons. Maddie, first time the Thunder has won back-to-back games since early March 11th and 13th against Utah and Brooklyn. And the Thunder did it by getting back to what we know they're good at, getting out in transition, rebounding the ball, playing great defense. And look, aside from Blake Griffin being a supernova tonight, the Thunder did a really good job on all the other pieces of the Detroit Pistons.
Yeah, Paul George had the best quote of the night where he was asked what happened in that fourth quarter where the Thunder was able to pull away, because they played really well throughout the game, and he said Blake Griffin wasn't Steph Curry anymore, which pretty much sums it up. Yeah, I mean, we saw against the Lakers, we saw spurts of this and flashes, but really that was a very shorthanded team. Couldn't take too much from it. They let them get back again and again. They weren't defending the three very well. Coming to tonight, and they really put on a very complete game, one of their best since the All-Star break.
Yeah, this was a completely different Thunder team in terms of energy, too. Even in that Lakers game, they didn't have the energy that you saw tonight throughout the entire game. Some kind of listless times against the Lakers, letting them get loose from the three-point line. The Thunder's energy was pretty constant throughout the game, and I think it started with Russell Westbrook. This is a guy who locked up his triple-double average for the third consecutive season, which is crazy to think about. He did it early in the game. On the first three possessions, he only needed 3 assists. And from there, he really dictated play, kept the energy levels high, and I think it just permeated to the rest of the team, namely Dennis Schroder. This was a guy who was involved early and often in the game. Westbrook got off the ball, as we've seen him do earlier in the season. Particularly, I think about the Golden State game where they went to Golden State and Schroder was so good. Westbrook made a point to get off the ball and get Schroder involved in the offense, and I think that really helped Dennis Schroder tonight. He finishes with 10 assists, one of the better games we've seen from Schroder post-All-Star break.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, and 2 of those assists looked like they were going to be the best of the night in that second quarter. Against one no-look to Paul George. He had another bounce pass to, I believe, Markieff Morris. Could have been someone else. Gorgeous plays. Then suddenly, Russell Westbrook has to have one of the most incredible assists I've ever seen in my life, where he's spinning, throws the ball over his head, behind his back to hit Steven Adams for a wide open dunk in transition. Russell Westbrook said that he saw Steven Adams as soon as he grabbed that rebound, and it was a gorgeous play.
Also, somebody, Cliff Brunt, AP, holla at you, tried to say that Russell Westbrook looked like Magic Johnson in the moment, and Russell Westbrook said, no, that wasn't Russell Westbrook. No. So he kept it Russell Westbrook while also giving credit to his teammates for helping him for the last 3 years in this triple-double thing that's been going on. Look, it's going to take some time for really to sink in for a lot of people. Russell Westbrook made a point to say that as well. Billy Donovan did.
It's a little pointed.
A little pointed. But it is remarkable. It's remarkable what Russell Westbrook's done. Nobody's done it twice in back-to-back seasons, let alone 3 times. And when this is all said and done and Russell Westbrook's retired and he goes to the Hall of Fame, it's going to be incredible to see this guy. He's going to end up finishing with probably either the second most or most triple-doubles in history. Either he or Oscar Robertson will be number 1. And it's just a testament to how hard he works and how much he means to this team that he's able to do so much in so many categories. And it showed tonight in the way that this team played with the juice that they had. And we haven't seen that post-All-Star break.
Yeah, no, looked really energized, getting out in transition really well, moving the ball, even in transition. So, yeah, very, very
strong.
Strong? Sure. Win tonight, especially heading into the last 3 games of the season.
Yes.
When the Thunder will certainly need to string together some more wins. They're currently sitting in 7th, but nothing is in the West, but nothing is locked down.
Here's some post-game video from Russell Westbrook, Paul George, Dennis Schroder, and is Billy Donovan available?
No.
Sorry, Billy.